overtake, right?
Since you had a beat-up shirt on and pregame and broke out all the punt returns, had you been familiar with him before you even got here?
Yeah, I was. Well, earlier, like growing up, I didn't really know he went to Florida State. I thought he went to Boston College or something. I just knew he had Burgundy. But before coming here, yeah, I definitely knew who he was. And last week, I kind of let him down. You know, he returned one against Virginia Tech in one of those big games. They're like, show me something. And I got tackled. So I was trying to, pay my tribute to him today.
Aslan?
When a guy like Johnny isn't available, is it something you just take upon yourself that you have to step up, or is it something that the team talks about wanting and needing more out of you?
I mean, I wouldn't even really say step up because I feel like we would have type of games like this, we both want to feel. So it's really just, my brother Don just making sure I go even harder because he's not here and, make the other team feel his half. So pretty much that.
You're gonna go far right?
Hey, Keon, looking around the NFL when you're studying receivers, who are you studying most and what are you trying to emulate from their game in practice?
I think I use a plethora of guys. I think OBJ forever hurt, but them a dog. A lot of his game, Calvin Benjamin, Julio, and Randy Moss. Guys too. And Calvin Johnson, you can feel me. He go up and get the ball. He can do a lot of different things, but I want people to kind of feel me the way they have to. We get inside the 20, put two people there. You feel me?
Gonna go over here to Brendan.
Hey, Keon, can you walk us through the catch on the opening drive? Because you realize that moment that's pretty special play that you just made.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. But I mean, really just from the look that the defense gave, I kind of knew I had a shot at really being the first read on that. So really just taking what he gave me. He opened his hips early for the slide fade, and I just broke across his face, and he tried to put a good ball out there, and I just went up to get it.
Gonna go to Liam.
Keon, I want to ask you, you had, I don't even know how many total yards with the punt returns and receiving. Lawrence also goes for over 100 all-purpose yards. You guys are a really versatile offense. For you, how important is that in the game plan every week that you can attack teams in different ways?
Really just a lot of one-on-ones, and you're going to have to either play a lot of zone, or you have to play a lot of man, because you're not going to be able to double anybody because we have so many different weapons at different positions.
Gonna go to Corey.
Keon, it's been 45 minutes since the game ended. How many times have you seen that catch? Have you seen it on your phone? Have people send it to you? Have you still not seen a replay of it?
I put my phone on D&D till I get home. I got to embrace my family first.
Gotcha. And then the touchdown. Obviously, great route, you get open, but the protection that Jordan got, and then also he takes a hit as he's throwing. I guess just how everything has to work on all cylinders for a play like that to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a special thing of football. You got a lot of 11 guys trying to achieve one goal of making sure they do their job so the perfect play can happen. And I feel like that's a result of that. And he even though we still did it right, he still took a shot. But that's a play of the game, man. He made a great throw and caught the ball, and the crowd just started going crazy. You feel me? Just a lot of fun, really.
Gonna go here to Kurt.
I feel like punt returners, we often see maybe a DB or a slot receiver. You might get a lot bigger than a lot of punt returners. How much do you like? I mean, it definitely fits your skill set. How much do you like returning punts? It sure looks like you do that on the field.
I like it. Everybody think I'm tripping, but I'd rather do that over kickoff return. The punt return, you really control how hard you're gonna get hit, if you're gonna get hit. If you're scared, fair catch it. You know what I'm saying? If you're scared to catch it, let it go. But it's like you got full control back there. It's like being a quarterback in a sense. You have full control of what's about to happen. In that one play, you really can change the momentum of a game. And especially if you back there, like they really have faith in you to put the ball in your hands in that position and trust your playmaking ability to do what you need to do. And then on top of that, I give credit to the guys that's blocking. I be on everybody all week. I be having fun, josing, but just staying on guys, making sure they're not slipping up on every single rep. Just do what you have to do. If you end up being wrong, I'm gonna try to make you right. But we gonna, 11 guys have to participate on this unit for us to get touchdowns. And I fell short of that for them this week. I fell twice.
So how have you and Jordan Travis been trying to work at each other's chemistry the past couple months?
I mean, just repetition and really understanding what we both looking at. So if we both looking at the same thing and thinking the same thing when it's happening, I mean, the ball's gonna be there regardless. He's great. He's gonna put a good ball over there, and he trusts me to go out there and make the play. So really just knowing where you have to be and where he would like you to be, and what y'all making sure y'all both seeing the same things.
Gonna go over here to Matt.
Did you return punts at Michigan State? You did, right?
You ain't see who we had back there? Man, we had one of the best returners in the country. I I ain't that was my job. You feel me? I did it in practice. And you know we had a great punter too. So I mean, returned a lot of punts from him in practice the past 2 years. But you know when I got to here, they didn't really know I can return punts. But I was like, let me do it. So, I mean, if we don't have one, I mean, I trust myself with the ball. So let me go back there and you know now we here.
So did you lobby Norvell to return here?
We would do like I think it was a random practice in the summer. You know, you do like OTAs, and it was kicking it. We was just returning them. I ain't drop any. It looked good. You know, so.
Gonna go here to Bill.
You played basketball and football at Michigan State. Charlie Ward was here, part of the 1993 team. What goes through your mind for a guy to play both of those sports, and not only to play both of them, but play at a Heisman Trophy level on one side, NBA draft pick on the other side?
He was special. That's unheard of. Like to be that good at both of those, and then it's kind of like you just get to like, I want to play basketball. I want to go play football. And he just, you know, you get to pick whichever one. So I feel like that's very unique. That's kind of once in a lifetime type of thing. I don't think anybody's gonna have that type of influence on both sides like basketball and football ever again. To be honest with you.
Ira.
And when the offense comes up short on a drive, and sometimes Jordan will get frustrated, sometimes you guys will get frustrated. Like when the fans and media watch it, we wonder, is everything okay? Like what's it like during those moments, and how do you guys handle not getting negative, but just pushing each other to get better?
I mean, that's a part of football. You know, when something don't go your way, of course you're gonna get like that immediate reaction because it's not the instant gratification you wanted. So you're gonna get mad and frustrated, but it's like, you know, it's one play at a time, and I don't think, you know, there's a lot of people in the stands, so it's like they all might see it from a different angle, but from our perspective, it's just we're frustrated because we want to be perfect. We strive for perfection. We don't want to not score or want to not complete a pass. So it's just like that instant frustration between us, but we don't be frustrated at each other. We be frustrated at the fact that we all seeing what should have happened. So we just got to get to this next play and make sure it happened then. But I don't think there's anything y'all need to worry about. We be good. Just showing emotion.
Couple more, starting with Kurt.
You only got here over the summer, so you didn't see, I guess, Hakeem in the spring, haven't seen, I guess, the full journey for him, but how far since you got here have you seen him come, and I guess, what can you say about what his ceiling can be with what he's shown already?
I mean, I seen the highlights, you know what I'm saying? I had to check it out, you know. See, we had a great tight end. I was like, we got some guys, but I mean, seeing him in this short amount of time, he's been very special. You know, he don't really hardly ever drop passes. He don't really miss his blocks, so he's really just a technical guy when it comes to his technique and fundamentals of being a football player, and just, you know, he can also make the wild you play, like one hand grabs and different things like that. And being able to have him at running back, fullback, put him in the slot, even outside, and give him screens, go balls, different routes in the route tree, he's gonna make the play. So I think it's very special and unique.
Gonna go over here to Jordan.
Keon, it seemed like early on in the game they were playing you one-on-one a lot, leaving you on an island. Were you surprised with the coverage that Syracuse was showing?
I don't really think so. I mean, my coaches put me in a position where you really can't double me, and if you try, like you leaving somebody else one-on-one, or you just leaving them open, and I don't think that's very smart to do. So I mean, he pretty much just put me in the right position. We were moving with different tempos and things like that, to where they couldn't shift coverages, and they just had to react to what we were doing, and we just making plays, really.
Last one's going to Corey.
Coach Norvell talked about in the last one, Hakeem Williams has really taken it to another level. He's ascending. What have you seen from him? I think Kurt asked you about Hakeem, but I thought you were talking about Shaheed.
Yeah, you talking about Hakeem?
Yeah, we got there. It's good.
Oh,
It's good to ask about both of them.
Oh, all right. I thought you were talking about Jimmy.
No,
My
you're
bad.
You're good.
Hakeem, I mean, he's grown very much. It's, from when I first came in, just, you know, coming from being a high school guy, so, you know, probably treatment was a little different. But during the conditioning and stuff, he was struggling, but we pushing him every day, just continue to push him, and he's becoming what y'all thought he was going to be coming out of high school. He's going up there making grabs, working routes, you know, releases, doing everything. And, you know, y'all probably seen him. I seen him run the fastest I've ever seen him run today. He made a move. I was like, you know, I got up. I was like, what? I was happy for him. But, you know, it's just great to see him finally get out there and, you know, show a little flash of what he can do. And I think y'all should look forward to seeing a lot more of him.
All right, we good?